Hey, my lovelies. Welcome to the Daily Vibration. Welcome, guys. So, today is Thursday, April 16th, and we are vibrating on the number 6 today, okay? So, first of all, welcome to the channel. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. My name is Cosmo, and today we are doing the Daily Vibration once again for April 16th, 2020, vibrating on the number 6. Now, keep in mind that energy is fluid, so whenever you click on this video, if it resonates with you, keep the message and you leave what you do not need, okay? With that being said, uh, a few things. The channel is being revamped right now. I really am at a stage in my life, like everyone else, where there is so much chaos going on in the world. There's so much fear going on in the world. I had to pull back and tap into myself, like I've been telling everyone. You know, the messages that's been coming through was one, pulling out the swords, your receipt, calling people out on their shit. The next message that came in was also about you being able to use your instincts, use your intuition, tap into that part of yourself, that spiritual part of yourself, really tap into your spiritual nature. And then the last message that came in last week was, or maybe was it earlier this week, was perception, paying attention to your perception. So as the messages come in, I will be bringing them forth to you guys on the lives. I am revamping the channel, my lovelies, so you guys will be seeing a very new and different platform beginning next month. Okay, so just bear with me. The kids are out of school. I'm getting them situated for the summer, so just bear with me. But definitely by May 1st, you guys will be seeing new content, new material, a whole new platform, and I have subscriptions coming and really cool stuff for those of you that are going to be doing the monthly subscription. So with that being said, vibrating on the number 6 today. And today, actually, because it's Thursday, I want you guys to know that also today is ruled by the planet Jupiter, okay? And Jupiter is known for the planet of the mystics, okay? Jupiter is also known for growth and expansion, but it's also known for being able to take the risk. So Jupiter's going to support you when you're risk taking in growth and expansion. Okay, so if you need to tap into Jupiter's energy today, via growth, via expansion, or taking the risk, please know that energy is here to support you. Okay, you might want to pay attention also to where Jupiter is in your chart. Make sure that you're not squared, or make sure that there's not anything wonky going on in your chart that you may need to be mindful of, or anything that you may need to take heed of in your own personal natal chart. Okay, so be mindful of that. All right, now, so today, vibrating in the number 6, you know how I start all of my vibrations. We talk about your intuition. We talk about why it's important for you to pay attention to your intuition, especially in this time that we're in. Okay, so paying attention to your intuition and your intuitive nature is going to be important as we are moving through this energy. Okay, so be mindful of that. All right. Intuition and instincts, paying attention to your intuition and your instincts is going to be key, so be mindful of that. All right, now, on the other hand, my lovelies, you guys also need to be mindful that today we're also vibrating on balance and harmony. Okay, and that's just a higher vibration of things today. Intuitive energy and balance and harmony is just the two things that I'm going to talk about today to make it really, really simple. Okay, balance and harmony and trusting your intuition is going to be super key today, especially with the energy of Jupiter in the atmosphere just ruling today, Thursday. Okay, use that energy to support you. You also, okay, sorry about that. The feed dropped for a second, but you also want to be mindful of that energy, because in the lower vibrational end of balance and harmony, you have conflict, and internal conflict as well as external conflict going on. Okay, so you want to be mindful of that, so you bring yourself into balance and harmony. And that is something that personally I have had to really stay on top of. There's a lot of change that has been happening in the atmosphere for the past 2 weeks. There's a lot of things that personally I have been confronted with from my shadow side, that I've had to be mindful of, that I've had to bring light to, that I've had to even expand my horizon for change to come in different areas of my own personal spiritual walk, okay, within the past 2 weeks. So you're never at a place where you can't grow, where you can't learn, where you can't expand. I don't care how long you've been studying, okay? There's always levels to this shit, so there's always room for growth. There's always room for expansion if you are open for that, okay? So be be mindful, because we do have balance and harmony in the atmosphere today. There could also be conflict or duality going on, internal duality, okay, as well as dealing with external conflict with others around you, okay. There's a lot of fear in the atmosphere, so people are going to be projecting. That's why you have to be mindful of your own perception of a thing, okay. Now, unsupportive energy is also in the atmosphere today, okay. So pay attention to that as you're moving throughout your day. People may not be so willing to support your ideas or support your feelings today. They may definitely be very invested in self today, so be mindful of that, okay? Which is, sometimes necessary. So really try not to take things so personally today. Okay, I need to remind myself of that too, okay? Now, today also in the atmosphere, there's energy of easily being stressed. So you want to be mindful of that, okay? And really try to ground yourself today. Remember, taking a risk today is going to be key, all right? Standing up for yourself, that might be the risk that you need to take, okay? Making a phone call, reaching out and saying hi, whatever it is that you feel you need to do today to take that risk to make your life and your experience a more blissful experience, please do so today, okay? Now, we're starting off with the wisdoms for all of my wonderful signs. We're starting off with the fire elements, and Aries is going to be up first because we're in Aries season. And the message for Aries today is the high priestess of earth energy, okay? This is all about being able to trust your intuition, especially as you ground yourself, my lovelies, okay? So, even though we are quarantined, if you were able to step outside in the sun and just get some sunlight, please do so. I personally have been trying to do that as much as possible. With all of this energy that we have, okay? Leos, your message today is, okay, invisible. All right. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, my wonderful Aries, for some of you, you could feel like you're invisible to whatever situation is going on in your life right now, or you could feel like you're going to ghost somebody right now. This could also deal with some things that's going on inside of you that you definitely need to take a look at, because this is prompting some self-worth issues, especially when it comes to you feeling like people don't see you, okay? Or maybe your kindness, your efforts, the things that you do, the way that you help goes unnoticed, okay? So you don't get the proper shine that you need, or maybe even that you deserve in a relationship or in a situation, okay? So be mindful today. Balance and harmony is key, and you may have to take that risk to maybe communicate what you need and what you want and your desires, my wonderful Leos, okay? Now, Sagittarius, your message today is lust, okay? Be mindful of that, my love, okay? Remember, how you start a thing is how you end a thing. So if something is starting and it's just pure lust, you need more than lust to sustain healthy things. Please be mindful of that, okay? All right, my lovely, lovely Sagittarius. So you just want to be mindful of that. So, and for some of you, this could be you have someone in your experience that is lusting after you, or you have someone in your experience that's just a lustful person. And this does not necessarily have to do with sex. This could be this person is, lustful for labels, keeping up with the Joneses. So apply that where it needs to be applied, my love, okay? Air signs, starting out with my wonderful Libras, you have the high priestess of water. The high priestess is intuitive energy, okay? This is all about being able to trust your intuition. This is subconscious energy. Water energy is emotion. So this is subconscious energy dealing with your emotions today, my wonderful, wonderful Libras. So tap into that part of yourself, okay, my lovelies? All right. Geminis, you have risk popping up, okay? I just talked about that for the past 3 minutes, in the first 3 minutes of the video. Allow the energy that's in the atmosphere to help you. Take the risk that you need to. The risk does not necessarily have to do with anything physical. This could be a risk for you to step outside of your mental box. Step outside of those restraints of something that you may have learned spiritually and you need to expand and grow past, okay? You may need to stop drinking the milk and start eating the substance of a thing. Okay, I'm just saying, my wonderful Geminis. Okay, so now let's move on to my Aquarius. Your message is hope today, my lovelies. Okay, so now Aquarius, you know, even if you're isolating yourself in this season, it's definitely important for you to be able to ground yourself with a lot of positive affirmations, a lot of positive vibration, and maybe even the people that you are letting into your circle, you want to make sure that they're bringing nothing but positivity into your life. Okay, now with that being said, my lovelies, let's do my water signs, starting off with my wonderful Pisces. Okay, Pisces, your message is, you actually have two of them that flipped over. You have oath, okay, and you have loyalty, okay. So who did you give your oath to, or who are you being loyal to, or who's not being loyal to you, or who gave their oath to you? So pay attention to how these words resonate with you and where they land, and whose name pops up in your spirit, and what situation pops up in your spirit, and receive the message that's coming in. Okay, for some of you, loyalty, your loyalties are being challenged. You've taken an oath and maybe feel like you're not getting back what you've invested, or someone could feel like they're not getting back what they've invested. Okay, so be mindful, okay, of that energy. Apply it where it needs to be, and maybe even how an oath register with it. What does that mean to you? What does loyalty mean to you? Allow that to sit within your subconscious, so you can really examine your feelings, okay, my wonderful Pisces, about the situation that you're dealing with. Okay, all right. So, Cancers, your message today is differences. Okay. Now, there's a yin and a yang, masculine and feminine energy to everything. Okay. So, differences are needed, right? However, we are also in a time where opposites are not going to attract, all right? There's nothing wrong with someone being different from you. However, the core essence of a person should really be on the same vibration that you're on, my wonderful Cancers, okay? So, for example, you cannot plant an orange tree and think apples are going to grow, okay? You can plant an orange tree and grow oranges, however, okay? And you can grow different type of oranges from an orange seed, but it's still going to be an orange even if it's a different type of orange, right? You can grow apples from an apple seed, even though they're different type of apples, you can still grow apples. So the point I'm trying to make is, an apple cannot call an orange an apple, and an orange cannot call an apple an orange. There are differences in everything, masculine and feminine energy, yin and yang energy. Okay, so there's balance needed in everything. However, my love, there has to be a core common I want to say foundation, so your differences can be balanced with each other. Okay, so if you in this situation, there is no core essence um of a foundation, there's nothing but just indifference, you may want to examine that. But just remember, there's nothing wrong with being different, right? That core, however, foundation, it needs to have substance that you guys can work with as you expand in your own individuality, and you I want to say embrace each other's differences, and this could be friends, family, children, it doesn't matter, okay? All right, Scorpios, your message is, okay, deceit. Okay. There's some deceit here, my wonderful Scorpios, okay? But I kind of feel like this, okay, Scorpios, you are a very intuitive soul. You have a way of reading and knowing when someone is lying and when someone is telling the truth. However, I also feel, Scorpios, that this deceit may not necessarily have to do with someone else. Remember, we talked about duality. We talked about conflict internally as well as externally on a lower vibrational end. So before you run out and look externally, my wonderful Scorpios, you may want to pay attention internally to see if there's any type of deceit going on within your own being, okay? Now let's go to my earth signs. Let's start off with Virgos. Okay. So my wonderful Virgos, your message today is chaos. Okay, now I want you guys to understand that out of order or out of chaos comes order. And sometimes you have to go through some chaotic shit to get to peace and serenity, or to get rid of things that no longer serve you because you may have been holding on too tight and didn't want to let go. So if you feel like you're going through a chaotic moment, this is a time for you to buckle down in your spirituality and really get quiet and figure out what spirit is saying to you and really what you want at this stage in the game, okay? Now, keep in mind that out of chaos comes order, out of darkness comes light. So you can't really get light without darkness. So please understand that, okay? My wonderful Virgos, analyze things and allow yourself to really feel what needs to be felt in this season, okay? All right, Taurus, your message is complicated. Okay, Taurus, you may have some situations going on today that may be a little bit complicated, all right? Remember, as you're moving throughout the day, however, just be mindful to trust your intuition and your gut feeling. Balance and harmony is going to be key today. So if you need to say, let me think about that before you commit to something, please do so instead of committing to something and then feeling overwhelmed, okay? Because you're the secure or stability or the stable one or the one that others can rely on. And then you spread yourself too thin. So be mindful of that as you're moving throughout that energy today, my wonderful Taurus, okay? Now, Capricorns, let's see what your message is as we are moving through the daily vibration today, my love. All right, so you have beauty popping up today. All right, Capricorns, be able to find the beauty in everything today, okay? I want to say call out people where they need to be called out, but also pay attention to the silver lining in things today. There is beauty in everything, okay? Even what you and I may deem to be fuckery, there's still a lesson to be learned. There's still something beautiful that can come from our painful experience, aka childbirth. Okay, I'm just saying. All right. Okay, my wonderful. So listen, we got a lot of fearful energy in the atmosphere right now. We have this purge going on that we talked about. There's a lot of things going on spiritually. We are in spiritual warfare. This is a season for you to be able to protect yourself, okay? This is not a season for you to dispel energy in areas that it's not going to serve you, okay? I would say, guys, you might want to turn off the news, pause, if you need to watch the news or check in to see what's going on, do so, but there's no need for you to have on negativity all day, every day, penetrating your auric field, your energetic field, your energy body, okay? Your spiritual man. So please know that this is a time for you to tap into your sovereignty, and you can only tap into your sovereignty if you're quiet enough to listen, okay, to your sovereign self, your higher self speaking to you, and listen to the messages coming in, okay? We've been talking about this change for a while now. If you go back to some of my videos last year, when Saturn went direct, we talked about a lot of this change coming in and happening, okay? So be mindful. Sometimes before things can get better, it does feel chaotic. As above, so below. So there's a lot of things also going on in the celestial heavens, and that is also playing out in the earthly realms, okay? Now, with that being said, my lovelies, be kind to yourself, love yourself, honor yourself. I am going to go back to posting these videos at 12:15 a.m. or around 12 midnight because like I deal with a lot of fixed energy because of my sun sign Scorpio, and this helps me to stay regimented and focused. So although I've enjoyed doing the random daily vibrations, randomly throughout the past couple of weeks, I feel like I work better if I just have my schedule and upload it. Okay, so with that being said, my lovelies, I will see you guys tomorrow in tomorrow's daily vibration. So once again, these vibrations will be posted around 12:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every day, Monday through Friday. Okay, we starting that again. That's going to start before May, but May, the new structure for the channel is coming. Super excited to get some new tarot readings out for you guys, so you guys can look forward to those. All right. Okay, my lovelies. Okay, tap into your shadow side. Learn everything that you need to know about yourself right now, because that information is going to be important as we are transitioning through all of this wonderful, wonderful energy. Okay, peace, love, and out of darkness comes light. Bye, my loves.